104.3 FM Suni ene SI Minida Obade Edi Achen inti yedi aseda emotu edibema otwedi ampo se odaho akuta mu ema yeda so etiase enoma enamu wiem no ensayare a enamu wiem enye asenketo nanso nyameda ho a ekuta edendenden so far eyade agana de yate asemboni bia na emom no the number has risen to 19 enipa coronavirus no or test positive e Ghana nanka 16 as of enra now so ene anope na chese miensa san ba beka ho enti na chese the corona confirmed cases no akoye 19 e Ghana now so no omunyina no e treat na e discharge na chese nyame e di Ghana afofie papa ye kobasa pace 104.3 FM Suni to 19 there I asem na so yampa bonko a ena yeda ho agina mo pace power sports ebre no aso se yede bre etie for meeting at the Osagyefo Anaman ene yebehwe na yahwe again. I was the very first person na me discuss the impact of the coronavirus at that time na obiakula enya and suspending the league e we ase bia when it started no na players be anti players be ba komienu bi echi omo na me started ho asem. Now it is all over the place. I just say the impact is so devastating. Coronavirus impact no say dey akwaye no ani enya papa. So for now the economic impact on the game is simply indescribable. Uhwe sene teams ni nyina ejai born bo and afei almost UEFA almost football no so and then FIFA almost World Cup so the women's game ni nyina almost ground bibia nothing is ongoing. I just want to say yeah, everything has come to a halt. Everything is frozen because of this fight coronavirus. The human race must win the war against this virus. Of course, this is not the first time I BBC say here where we are say. And what happen na BB efi unhu baby say they come from a different planet or omufi baby fufro no ma atwashe so. And this is one of them, coronavirus. You can hardly see it with your naked eye. No, the scientists and the medical men will tell you it is by the aid of microscope and how they be na little knowledge. I was a university me lecturer catch me in my study of microbiology. Said viruses don't die. Mamma mia, viruses don't die you. And it's even arguable whether they are alive viruses, but the host will make a virus live. Obewura umudiani na wajiga ani obe gumuza obe danu nipedu ani nyina virus nemom no oni mu no adabonten a wo chen crystal so adane so to be odaho oni hwe what is there. And so yasem bebre pace 104.3 FM Suni enche bia ebedi ho enkomo ne yahwe the impact. And then there's this ninim theory viruses a bit is a HIV virus. One about shiny penny more. We are the dang, just any day one young bishop. Ye unifima one could be. Just say a pet a antiretroviral. The viruses, there are many types. One is retrovirus. And these are retrovirus, no. One no, whether by shape, any idea be a retro, and a be so demon be and these viruses, almost ever. And the HIV virus, and this coronavirus, that is a coronavirus in the bus system, no man, it me film, many pano to me tono. But in a bit, any doctor, ebedi and come Dr. Mark J will explain the entire Bakube room and the won't be you. Now Bakude will be room over to me. And that is the fortunate part of it. Maybe I know Ebano a COVID-19 year. You to me treating any panel to me echo by HIV no. Actually the difference in who send a no matter. Then we will look at Ghana Premier League akensi. Nanka keto krekuba enenki enimsenka. Near friend say boardroom points. There can be see obi kwankwaje points in fanfi obi ho abra or no ya bobo awie walusu. Now I say oh obi gi yellow card no de bebo enti age points na finisem. Ensem bebre teams na ye age points di fi o mo nsem no. Ene o mo age points no. What is it? Is it say omon tim ranasi anasa dean. This is a law awo dada. And Diana Jeff and Krabit Maya Fahwa so that you will not be having a case where Olympics will lose matches and the Olympics will be profiting from boardroom points. Now, other teams no Omuraho, any idea, and some baby, Abjafo Elhan, Regan, Fianco Elha, and a fake, Michael. Regan Fianco, Michael Lineker, Regan Fianco, and a few Francis Chairman T.A.K. Kofigo, Ewoman Chain, or no so, Ediaquatini Papa, Anna Fay, Daniel Ouswadweke, Ume, still waiting, Mr. Kwashi will join us, Nefe, Eddie, and 17 Eddie, Abre Etia for me. I sure says Abre, a idea, a professor, what ye at Intintin, make a Professor Kofi Anoche, Quans Building Solutions inside the Kuntun Sinoa, and Tobe, Omina 88 and Tintin, Kofi, Ano A2 of better logistics, think, shipping things, better logistics, and St. Philip of St. Philip Enterprise, Omina 88 shown it in Tintin. And the man with the Midas touch, and no, Charles Kwekwentribuahin, Kafam, the whole Ghana there, Banu phones, quality power, Samsung Galaxy, Wofoma, Nibo, and Dafom, quality power, Kafam, and the home appliances in Nano, or the Mufua, on number 1. And then Dr. Parker of God's Vision Temple, one of the prophetess Mrs. Janet Asalalabi, God's Vision Temple. Nisa Tomaroma, and also Peter Square, no, at the end on Facebook Live, and your most exciting show. Pace Power Sports Saturday edition the day every etiefo once again Osagyefo Anaman before you did discussion be hihye so no we are hosem ate wono ewo Kingsby roundabout minimo kase no why nyame dia ate nana hosem pa chese the condolences ade arechiche sem de ma namfo ni ebusuafo enyina say ate aka enchini egu may he so rest in peace. Kings before me sure says Abri omo ere aho the discussion about shasu but before no yani kanti when emfamfi on mo na yadwene mu enye clear this might not be me lecture the okachi me say the most virulent microorganism in the world no the most virulent just ne ho ya dene pa no angaza oni moja eno ne friends a virus na ba ku HIV ba ku so corona ba ebiso wo ho bebre ba menko ahoma no so na mene Dr. Mark AJ ni enkomo tew na fe before doctor beba no abiafo me mamu nyina akwa ba kese pa
yeah
Regan de atete nko a but menka hwe bibia bedadin na fe na Mr. Kwashi enya aba Jadin Sancho doctor yegusu ahwese nsa ebe kan but Jadin Sancho wono England ni ba but osi akan de ma Dortmund ya bona baso say player of the month February wono ena German Bundesliga ne mo eso ni pa afi ensanfufuro no Manchester United for omo Chelsea omo nya Odion Igalo now so no omo san epe Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang emu ababe kan ho ehu say ebebe mu ana say embem na bre ebe kire ade corona enti enim ne no meko Mino Rala onu ye agent ma Pogba eno o chese we the player kase bi e de beko Real Madrid enche bia yenim say Pogba de ha yentumi enche Napoli for so mo ba start training yenim ne o de koye san say there's no league going on in Italy. Doctor Aba ahomaso ye no eni nkomo. Hello, good morning doctor.
Good morning Anaman.
Hello doctor.
Yes Anaman.
Say wa homa no what make ka?
Yes Anaman we don't kapa.
Okay, when you say yade kwade wuo anase bedie wuo adokru wiase afane nyina is now declared pandemic ekunye coronavirus. But me hwemu no say coronavirus is only a strain of virus eno dey about system mu a yetumi ya ma efimu even though you need treatment you hu say virus cure nya enhu medically nya enhu bi esa but we bet me change the difference between virus about o system a enko bi because yenim say HIV be mu a na yetumi ya no say antiretroviral eno na dey asoso ano a but ewomu akopin say nipa de bewu but this type of virus corona there and they have to make system no can you give us the difference?
That's Anaman na medical den chama piece of Osagyefo in our sports jumadi so ya kan virus Yes, the name virus is virus, but you call into details. Viral beer and in soup and in a vine. Viral beer and in soup and in a vine. And see what's the area? Even hepatitis, a viral infection. I'll even bet you say common cold and flu na your flu na your tenyano. Na your viral infections. So, and the sebio coronavirus a viral infection, HIV a viral infection. But the difference is simple. There was specific organ beer or suffer for that. And see, yeah, if a typhoid, obinya typhoid that it's about your intestine and a suffer. Obinya bibi says sebio hepatitis B, it's about your liver, it's inflammation of the liver. And I have coronavirus. A virus, all right, but on also no na gender a be a friend upper respiratory tract. Yan fan say or lungs, or throat, the baby a home from a funny adeno, a ho and a coronavirus na target. And now can HIV AIDS on also the main focus is to break down your immunity. That is the immune system, the soldiers in your body. And now virus no also. Then so the both say they would make one pediano a fighting infection, a fighting virus, and making sure that any impact or yes or no, or non HIV in any sano. And a coronavirus, Nenso Aban, also equally a virus, but also agenda is your lungs, your throat, and the sanyamano. And now, the on-take immunity directly, no, or no, the immune system no one is to me more. Because you see, an enyan no buy, but no immunity no, babe bois a fight organa, sa virus no, abemun no making sure any never survive it. But HIV now abano, or no the oba, or pursue immunity in a good tea. Now we can a team man casa. Entina HIV in a bar, ain't to main cop. Because the bow now was surviving now one day from the virus, no, and none as HIV is no, no. And the difference is coronavirus is a problem with your lungs. And the immunity needs me about the bois, now I fight in a permanent free hole. And in a bimwenyabi, Yamiadum, though is a virus, but on what all. And none of my indications say cold ayenye, flu ayenye, nina a viral infection. But nina Yamiadum, it may call. Even chicken pox, a viral infection. So, and I will share baby to say a month, that the Lukutia is chinkofwa, no more frank, I can say a young colano, a viral infection. It's your viral behind in soon in a bind. Name HIV now I know hotel or no dear. What TV I say about is because of no bar on call lungs, and then yano, and honey, no dear immunity now, or bebwana pamo ace, no, or no moon on war. And that is a no bestia, the immunity in the a bit 2 years, you know, not what cheer for immune system, that is as a sound control. But other virus, need immunity needs to be battle, no. Am within a week, within a 2 weeks, within 1 month, within some months or years, no, it's me free system. So that is the difference between coronavirus and then HIV.
Oh, okay. Let's just say coronavirus, no. So once I unya strong immune system on Quadia, a bell moon with my clear coronavirus nephew.
Anaman, I bet you. So immune system is stronger. Coronavirus ni bebite. Because bad you bit me aba. Now and only a friend is a foreign materials. When you be ready to but in as much as you have a very healthy and strong immunity, no, and not the coronavirus bit many and so yeah. Ugon say nyamia aduma. With health professionals name waka cry the bebwa neko. My secret to be there. Adentina obinya viral infection and obinya Arabia and any panic why the temperature and the cholesterol. It's all because of what? Immune system now realizes say on my body the temperature and it's a name we sana virus name chilo. It's one of the serious symptoms about coronavirus and it's any pandemic fever and our feverish name why and now, yes, Sana, and yeah, real fever is not disease. But
doctor, I know I'm person Bisano. Obi what what dopa, what can and someone as show. And no just a heat, you know.
Yes, Anaman, the name fever itself, and yet disease. Name a sign of BB acoso ni pedrenima airborne character BB coso. And a immune system that converts the body no a temperature to that. Sebeya obe kwati ya yare na aba omuda moment na okra woni hu nyansa bia because on my body yes sana na interfere virus no activations in the kwan of prefer or destroy the pediano.
Oh, okay.
Now, coronavirus is one of the symptoms. Yes, obesity, and I think so. And difficult in breathing because a problem that relates to your lungs. Lungs is not my home. With lungs and the bronchitis. And see now, the almost will be why I share. I didn't see almost area try and waste here. Unya malaria now why I say. Unya typhoid now why I say. Coronavirus or why I say. Why I say. It's because of the immune system. No, who say. Or convert body in temperature and cholesterol kakra. It may be battle a combated virus no. And more and a brain acid. Intina ya na may you say why no. Intina ideally no. The nipa temperature cholesterol be bra. As I say, o komu apomuden for na yehwehwem kakra because you may not know say malaria na wadwenya ono na aba ana typhoid ana virus bi na ida aba ni pedie.
Yo, doc we dey me jaw kra na me lecturer ba ko ono or doctor University of Cape Coast or catch him say of all the microorganisms the most virulent virulent of them all no a virus.
That's it.
I didn't try. I know catch him say viruses by themselves are not living like alive until they get a host.
Yeah, because I didn't see now be for me na ne particle binya access one it's me ba. That is why a more dangerous no. Your bacterial infection, your viral infection. But bacterial infection is treatable. Bacterial infection be by means of maybe antibiotics and now in a homeopathic way and now say any other means it meet the boy and make sure that bacteria will be no more in the system. So bacteria usually a chronic. Or bacterial infection now chronic and that is one can pass well and treating it. But virus is dangerous because it can live in you and it can kill you. Anything now will let you know all kinds of. But in all, whatever virus that comes to the system, send HIV could be a wuya. Other virus be a banner. Most of the times the immunity needs to maintain struggle, making sure that even a benefit and so ain't too much, and you can also live and survive it. Though if hepatitis B, it be a career, it be more problem. And now, a bit treaty could do level B. Yes, we only problem, viral load and everything is fine. But you better foul blood sample, no, let it show say bio. But the woman say, who sign B answer or home, I just say I ran only pedium. But the moment you better foul more than a woman, antivirus, dear Anaman, to be sincere with you, is a very dangerous thing. Can say people will be able, but in as much as we know. The moment a bit made DA, no so more a good rest, a bit madani, I don't know, practicing hygienic conditions, no, it may boama, so just no only no, and so to me combat whatever virus that comes to the system.
Okay, with the doc, you better CP, name Mama, congrats. So, it's answer, ya say when you award the Cassia, the whole West Africa, the best homeopathic clinic or the best homeopathic hospital in West Africa. Hello, doctor.
Yeah,
let me see me mouth for such an award because it's simple and the whole West Africa they are more deeper to win such a doctor. And say because you are my best doctor. So be a better massive. Okay, I know Peace FM that's CP. Okay, Dr. Mark J. He's my best doctor. They be a Anaman for Ntiase. Oh, and watch it and say Mukama. And therefore, a coronavirus. As I say, the difference between the other viruses. What's actually Mukama? What a virus is. Any idea? But there is hope. And watch the mono. And one immune system. No, if it's solid, Nijan and Naswa. New Life Homeopathic Clinic and no Dansomai run about one Maudua Udebisa. The whole West Africa, they are the best homeopathic clinic. Motain in Kano. Pace 104.3 FM. So any the impact on the game has been huge. But me sure say about football more nutritionists, the best teams in the world, like I've had the opportunity in Kenya and how Liverpool nutritionists juma omo enye easy enye obi enye duane bia na obi adi keke because my close to Liverpool, so I know from infancy I know how it was and some other teams to cry and it's powerful. Into me, sure say omo between, but in our part of the world, me sure say kenke na no mudi because me house for etu kwan mrebi abese atwam no almost wa kenke ene esa ban kenke omo de bae no na nya se nkoto a obi abubo bi ansa na ye de kwagiye nkugo ebi nso house di wini agi African Cup na dia kenke and China media wa wani tua but abiafo mamu nyina akwaba
yeah.
Ma me start ewo corona with the impact MCN education shase kura be say about a month ago before ansana teams no eba suspend the announce various leagues ni na eba suspend omo leagues no mama mi samo how devastating it has been so far in terms of the impact on the global game of football and sports in general. Ome, I'll begin with you.
Okay. Yeah, me that's very and open so a bit shy at ETF now any descending listeners. Ma boto kakra. Efasa pandemic carry any the impact or football so. It's very, very, worrying situation. I don't know my mechanism. I say now you can you share say our platform is so na you can't want some you bobo mu. Actually the fact that na you share, estimatedly and our projections and if COVID-19 you near to me or how I did back football so other businesses, all other related businesses are a sporting activities no, and they do as we speak. Me no me no just say enkoye. Onim an open me share live score any other friend is saying apps no. Who every ABI
people postpone.
Charlie and I'm like and then they see, and he clearly tells you say Niema enkoye investors are invested or game name Niema enkoye everything is locked down. As it stands, as it stands now, and Emma BBI Basa. But you see, I also strongly believe, sir, that is why we have management. Oh, you are NMDF4 or Moody's agriculture enemy, and now we are talking about COVID-19.
So now, you bet Mark say the losses are incalculable.
Exactly.
To me, and susu. To me, susu how much we are losing at the moment because almost everybody BBI is zero.
Sure.
BBI background zero.
Sure.
And even those are football, betting for say I'm born in Tinya.
They are all losing.
And right now be kase. And they say no young boy dia COVID-19 nabe. Young bet to say bia and next Saturday how many people will die or how many people will survive?
I think say yes, on a lighter note, but we've not got into that stage yet.
But Aaron, that's just a comical way of putting it.
I get you. Our advice if now betting so you see, a serious issue at hand. Near Okwakoton idea or the various stadia. Also, Nejuma Aiden Abonese and this should tell you, say. Football and generally sports in general no a massive impact. What I say ye abrabo ye boyimu. Enti clearly ye bompa ye say ye researchers, ye medical officers no one more. Me ye sure some man for die 24/7. Yes,
especially in countries like US and China and then Germany. Those laboratory near
exactly.
And now better.
Mean that because a gene same one I mean as we share number no day in and day out increase and thankfully baby I didn't share see if you have air China no ye good news e wo ho no nti they are teachers so den e bakakra me wogidie mapa say this is not the first time outbreak and a pandemic be say aba say na dibia ye ka no e beba e na ndwana meet Dr. Kuboy why church mu nsemu bebre ama ye TF4 ye loyal discerning listeners akan platform so I'm on matter say ebe kosro but with time, a better signing, a better brassy, and we are hoping say BBA bedding, a bit fear crana, you want to because, but say, dear, investors, Lucy, clubs, no, be sure, say, oh, a club owner by now, because you see, for a footballer, Obekacho said once he's under contract, he needs to be paid. It is a Manon Kobonu, if they say per meeting a course, so Oko EPO Nima, they are looking at, end of April, hopefully. Some best game no ACBO and I've gained no by recession no. Sanko Banisai. What do you think is going to happen? After the player, they say Uchianika. It's how we are not in ordinary times at all. It's really a big challenge.
Okay. Kofigo.
Yeah.
I'm say baby I didn't do no. Ye papa. Now you boy be say we are be saying to me we are saying me shatter normal. Meaning TB that say you stop the whole world league. Say you more review. One more boxing so I'm to me more because be na opponent no be one ho. Basketball for nyina atwam. Hockey odian Olympic games krom pese o mutwam mo dwen ho say yanko Olympic games na fa bibi ma. Bibi say cry see pain and the impact I think it's unimaginable.
Yeah, I had a case me boy we are cemented say yare bi see yare ba we are say ama ye jai bibia ye osora no pa osora no po bia ka do say yare abako do nana metie Dr. Kobo no say corona ba it say BP in 1960 that was almost 50 years ago but and we say and I mean history so maybe be say 18 19 Ghana elusu be nipa 100,000 through yare e was but say me ba we say the men hu ni mani say bibi say be say ama we say na bibie ni wa eko eba edidie mu
I don't know me producer say no or me social media officer and the same time producer.
Sure.
Or say the world has come to a standstill. There's a Bibianco
Exactly.
Because unim the best route. Unim the best route. And I unim the
and to say a real dia because playing to Ankoma.
That be unim the best route, unim the orchestra, unim the best route. And I did because here I mean, footballers and see Tuamoka, Amamoko Tuamoka, but I won't say, and also warm because a mom will not that social life from which she amount for me who fun. But you see, I know, Obia stay away, maybe we'll bush your phone and say, yeah, and a social media now, Obe put you, but yeah, adding, and yet, and mra, a year, a hojo, as I say, okay, wouldn't be a wakosia, wouldn't the best wouldn't be a wakotin, and you know, oh, yeah, a man now, a shas here or Mosona. Maybe I say I would Johnny Pie Italy. On the other day, or Tumika, a two be a China crapua, coffer by the buy and I got put crown. No credit, they had a sort of Mobile Italians. And so, yeah, I didn't. What are EPS and I can say 4th April. But we said the Ekakwana, 4th April is some sort of call until 30th April. Some here, because I'm right, some close to schools, maybe our UK. A trust idea about my close to schools. Yeah, catch a month for some moment. Yeah, catch flight here into. Because you see, I'll be a boca, yeah. And then Alberto, sponsors bang.
This clearly indicates a reason or time for be at wash here. So we have an enemy in our midst.
Yeah, the
enemy is coronavirus. Oh. Clearly. And we have to find an antidote.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And yeah. A few of for any measures near the other 200. Because here, Mamma, they are also a no can say, immune system here, you can fight it. So what ya social be say Carlos also do say our recover ya is akwa na so our recover we hwe ateta dey ya e tell say immune system here dey intina edidie on say mutu for say wodidie wo banu nsuo dodo because abone bo begina o minimu inti nsuo dodo nya sanitizer dodo be found but wo banu nsuo ba ohoro nsa ne semna so idea utie BBC na say for
dem na unyanya dia say sanitizer o dey head
see ya ene say
unyanya ebia o ko bi nche na de baba obi akura ma o ma ne nche
no the woman say yaw the woman e say bibu nya kura o munnim so mutimi kuma munya hoto but the enter say enti so twama unya enti so ya so den ya si sutie ye cha forebo ba mo ete sutie ye cha forebo enti so wo ye say me dem ho de ma so de now but as a footballers now omo ofie kan Ghanaian players to mo ofie e so mo de tenase maybe a o morph o refresh your mind because you enough rest because season start here be na break in konkoba said you when your previous break is because you know we have so year season man season ko you know we share say omodi take do say bad time but a good opportunity for football so if you am reflect on man say o me share on past games so many videos you share other matches out there you as a footballer as a you learn more coaches will start say I reading more I research more so season resume here e be back out because we have betting company obia just betting company sponsors like Adidas so one primo obia suffer because club neighbor and a product club on thing we tickets season ticket so what I said so yeah as a film
Regan say we are seeing say no me kan ade bi enra na ade no ma me hu say Nyankopon bo we ase no on that o percentage a nipa ti ase no 6% of nipa abawi ase no say nipa ewu no it's unimaginable nipa abawi ase abawu ko just 6% na ti ase you and the 6% na ti ase no 7.8 billion and you are talking of let's say over 106 billion or 107 billion and abetrase a wo mawu ko enti yedidi agora the possibility say be shi ase nyina no very high because we dey say nipa abawi ase ko 107 billion and akamu say na ne na yati ase nti ewu ne de emfaso o enti ya say to me your doctors know this is that their time will be a show money
exactly because who say no BBI is not functioning well and enya impact is not only sport alone one professor because say trend don't continue say there will be a global meltdown world economists no back recession almost about 12 years ago no there was that kind of global recession you know and they say Amabia to me any obi ndidwa because there is this saying say no nation was ever ruined by trade now say Ghana ni Togo ye ndidwa Ghana ni Ivory Coast enso ndidwa sanso Nigeria ni Egypt among ourselves no definitely ye nyeska ebedu ba bi no wuti ho krampa within the country itself no amama for no krampo want me kodi wo hu dwa enti
say Monday kra no ye betoto marketing akasi so ko to body bi gu ansana any pense kontomre bi ansana
azare atumo
ondia here betuma akos for
and we are just hoping say the best will come out of this difficult situation say na be ya because it's a global recession ba ebe affected especially third world economies no ebe impact bebre wo yeso iwie won say ade bai the advanced world no what is some stimulus package be about US cry alliance be some 1 billion be when inject into the economy send what be support to businesses Italy grandpa hit one almost about $300 billion say ebeboa by hanam no ye near anything like that I bet me abuai
900 million cra ye kan yi na among folks who say ye share kana ya dia be
oh dem say 100 million no dey a year for yare no one buy bia or private businessman bia
na make say enu pa your boss you know obi kura hu ni say strategy
campaign money
exact strategy I bet media Africa no zanu dugu no and no kura ni say if no mo kwapọ bisia you know
wow enti yeah
but let's get that hosa
yeah enti say yare no koso a yade e be ha yen African for that matter Ghana because yes obi asunani enti bet me aha ye pa anti we are just hoping say e benya breakthrough war science field no send anas I don't know how to kakra because the devastating nature I don't know guso ekoda ne dan ya record keke once start na e bi kra ni ha e na yenya 19 we were chrome ha it tells you say alarming rate I don't know eguso ekono eyehu we are only praying say cases no there ebe bad there guys so far yenya 19 no e bi ebetumi akobat ebe hoto na the relief kakra because that kind of panic na to me about system no says here obia na ma yes hey I learn to cry say obi kokofo ka mu krampo yes ni ho wow it when nyina ye anxiety a abedo abeda oman no so ni wiase nyina na ni nyina so
na tio oma ebia motitotrum na onipa ne gbo wa non stop no o kofo non stop na oyesa ombesi
I don't cry yes brief I yes
anya no mo mfom so na brief say
oh say I no what for say ebia
masa we dia de za say wa shadow say we shadow ebi so na yampa enti wa hwe ya ombet me kra no what me chana yesa me kra no masa me nye okay
sure
na sorry fu nchen enti si no ombesi ndi ombesi no
exactly
because ana omunya den si omunya den in this case ayewa ade ya si na utik trotro fifi na po
oba na se bia oba de wadada so ati ase na say yare beto wa ala wa
wo be den hu se bia
eno ne ade no
enti si no musi ni bia na nka se bia o maye boni
well I believe say send a throw everything to reverse gear it was the European League championship we ya suspend Copa America ya suspend and amafu is even thinking say ya suspend Olympic Games no it tells you say when your ordinary times enti ye nyina ya bompa say nyame beton super egu yeso even though no I thought be na ya so ye as human beings no before nyankopon but ne bufu fu an ne opa bia obetumi aye and where some of the signs now I just said really there's a god or sro hono no or kan ho kakra bi pe na wi ase ehu atumi aba but that notwithstanding I believe say senior to me start here so far China atumi I record 0 we no number no ABR, the same thing bet me happen with Egypt, Italy, and elsewhere, including our own country, Ghana itself.
Even Egypt. So
yeah. Also, Italy because of the surge, no. One was started at Caribbean, as I said, one overtaking China with 4,232 deaths, and it tells you that one cramp on now.
And China's over 8,000.
Deaths now. No, 3,000. 255.
Yeah, be who in China.
Italy for be who in China for. By all share infected cases na dia China will be 80,000 plus.
80,000.
And deaths no yeah 3,000 almost 3,500. Italy so yeah be 40,000 and 4,000 plus in so. And it tells you say in no ya jinsa wo Italy.
Okay, but China. Chinese population now 1.4 billion.
Yes.
And you know
as compared to Italy by 60 million. So I say wow now move 40,000 to me enya de na move we have friends say 4,000 and so to me it tells you say no Italy no nyama jigu o ho no ndi once I know so yeah the motherboard of Western world the one no I say it to me share nyama yi but all in all no I believe say with time no Abia na nyama to me anomalize abuaye.
There's no problem or any solution. Over the years in the days of all idea bibiba na bane kunipa abuhwana nyamia fa kwan bi so no pe obi kwan ma yehu medical breakthrough na yehu bibi na ye de sia no kwan enti nyame be bie kwan no na ne ntem no na ye bohun pa esisi a ibinya solution sas ba ye sa smallpox anyone ade
o say yare no dia ba and this latest one no
enti na make say there's some I'm sure there's a world somewhere competing against human race na bibiaba trying to clear human beings from the surface of the earth. I don't know who's adding no.
It might be who's I do idea. I was say extraterrestrial beings be to me but you ask yourself so extraterrestrial beings in what if
where are they?
Wow. And definitely there might be some world elsewhere.
But so who be that?
Oh, I know there may who be that.
Mama what I say who be that?
Mama what I know what they sense no.
But they believe some more.
Definitely there might.
So those terrestrial beings now can you know ebia they
ebia wo be wo ho what you see happening
there's no say no man in the museum you don't see them until you be able to mercy I say sunsum won am na sunsum nam ha
okay
nteno so no so obi onu woko no woko no woko
na no go try me dey ye fa ha no so boy
some bebre Mr. Kwashi
yeah
number 1 estate agent in Ghana no Mr. Kwashi and Kwashi properties
vengeance
okay one makai minipa bako Great Okata ono na de Ngosra properties.com the aba ngosraproperties.com Great Okata ana Shadrack ono de the website wunya du hope bibia wo bia wo to hope na ye de ko na ya beto e de amount ngosraproperties.com Mr. Kwashi eyi wo ho amwako hene
e wo ho domipele 2 ena Mr. Kwame Ebenezer Kwame Buedi
Mr. Ebenezer Kwame Buedi
ono de weekend yo kokomase Keb Constructions
ena Mr. Amwako
hene ono domipele 2
yeah very exciting people to be with omani da ho
da be won say we ase na nkasa no ka say onama omama oduba bia odanu nwadi ehunu seniority nti eya Mr. Kwame Buedi o nipa bia nse won na nantene hu se na ni subante boko na onyame nsa enso ewo no so ena ni nua no so amakonyene yeah o she be ma structure pa ni ade so
amakonyene de banu eya your friend chest pa de obi antu
yo be ma pa
Mr. Ghana
ne kase mu ni ade na
ti be bia wo bia
na pe be bia wo mu enu wo bia no
o to wa hefa
domi pillar 2
amakonyene sabri chiao
o friend be konka ewo no yeah
okay yanko
yo Anaman yalia abei etese o sha me de meni ebepe by this time no me hu bibia esi am say bibia beba no kra ba o say bia eclipse bia of the sun and eno no ya ka ya mamo time nya beka jo say wa woni ade a wo de be hwe no ye den kodem eno se ba esisi e bia better of 4 countries bi na obi take we ni ade ase bi be shedem wa open so wa koto we glass now they are there o dia hwe but this time around there ya dia hwe even political election country bebre wo hono ma political election kra no wa ya o mo ye o hwe social life neni amaniama say no omu eti ade na nkasa no sports political economical bibia ede
now say yani coronavirus kuni yankunwi wana ebe sunlight na aye no de abeto aba ma na wo de akwaje V8 adim na ukra na aye beto aba na ma no kra no ukra ubenya
Anaman
ubenya corona no na wana beto aba
ye woni pe bi wo hono ma eba omeko
I got challenge.
There be some mining now to me say in this area this time movement corona no say nyamon pa na nya yes about to forget
say I don't make can say share Italy nipa 600 to me wu nipa to me wu enam say Germany crime say na crime say curfew and obi MP
ko ba na say beto aba dabi
dio siso no ina wo ye president nso ya by this time okra no wakoma ye den ento wo yam because who deal nipa so na nipa wu say na wo say ball say bibi ya e den if you say aduane say nipa ndwe response wo di ayebedi because say ewie mu shan enkoma eposo e wasempo de minim kai yam Togo ma Togo nko Nigeria ma Togo Benin ma but sanya me fi Nigeria ba every day bi aniama ko niama ba ese no wo hwe krobu kra first wo say traffic na boss de ese kra dey aba form but me dey me believe say nipa eni nyankopon because this year nkofu bebre aprediti this year be say we ye be I don't say enkom sha kase ne niam ebe ba ye this year 31st night obi no hu say saniam we dey eba
no enkom sha 31st ngwa never
31st this year
so the ni na fry
Exactly.
Now you can say nobody predicted corona. Say be a yare bi a besi bebo wi ase nyina
and up to date mo hu say so by this time ye hear Yakopon mo by this time pa because ye hear Yakopon mo because schools enko school enko school fi university ebepim dey care ejuma kra obi unu obi ejuma kra usuru amebe ya sese a won so mo test oh eto mo dia ne ba
say e de kire wonim say na be ya e be mu
say bebe e bebe mo dia de kire no say Yakopon shalombo ami ana dey be chat because what me go fie bi
yeah
are serious eh won no ba ana no yire kra okokro na ba no dey say yes we bi aba yes say yale na ba ne die me feel say nipa owo aduaduru pa Yakopon
amba
apart from Yakopon because doctors no be a gynecologist why they no akoko hu yale we anu eduro oh eti doctors ne de friend matra makwe I know matra makwe because yale na kasa said the nature is say yale ni subanu oh I thought we say weekend this na ma feel football and I'll just you. Oh, yeah, that park and my favorite football because my favorite weekend, not my favorite football because Saturday is the Premiership, La Liga, Serie A. Oh, now what you anti Saturday say. I don't pack up about you maybe 10. Come baby because oh share football. No near my net say wow near je. Say oh Jenny Yalia Airba. Yale ba say ko spray market na you spray market na tama you be spray dey achieve na tama you dey be ni ya nche
China grad so spray chromo
China do spray na Italy chromo start spray chromo ni ade but o sha Italia say ko be area football Italian players na kasa area football ti me dey me feel say baby ayedu ene baby ayekone de Yakopon and na yenyina wan kwaso kra na wo dem because enra say wait for yenya musumi for enra omo ya dem ma mani ji chese obi anya attempt say oko group akwakoye asole ampo ama obi ababa ka che say dan amuye debi obi anti yenyina yemo aye ho na ye sawo ho ne ade na football ne de before say nipa won kwa football na this year dey
yan try kakra
sports no dey say ye be hwe nemo enkom hye ne ne ama obi eno ahu nti yenya no ye hu say asase e wo nipa na enkwa ene ne ama wo mu na dey Yakopon dia ti yensuro Yakopon na yen asase so na ye be che
okay enkwa ne ba ye be bo football enkwa ne ba so a ye be to aba enti no na wonya kwan akwaji V8 na wasan so nya kwan na to me ewiaye ya baba akunya na dia ko wiaye na that's on a lighter note Peace 104.3 FM sinenche bia bafo ko dwa the first kono no wo ye enkrato hini e wa enuma samankasi we take over na bibia to me akoso e kama once again ja Osagyefo Anaman enche bia na me be full lines no the issue of teams edge points na wo dwon kra won ti ase rega mamemfa enfi wodomo na me feel say new dispensation aba but read down the dada so has for and a woman reading you say me dem na one reading you and I agba for ni so ese player or yellow card na obo Premier League sa yellow card me ensa no Premier League mu nko a ni kwan say wo de FA Cup matches fra na o ko serve ho no de bebo Premier League and has for na hu ni sa same applies to Mediama and we lose points. Olympics profiting big at the expense of those teams. I want to me and whom ran a year. No. Do you think this thing must be allowed to continue? And what should the FA do? Now, Massa, no, my boardroom, near points.
No, yeah, I believe, say it's high time some of these things. No, I say if you old law and regulate domestic league, you know, but. There have been so much noise say say clubs no because all that the clubs are seeking to do they say obelusu no be say there's some small window here obet me there off-field points and yes bring it when Brandon can there but I believe say and can we are hoping say yeah, Osha new dispensation. Some of the laws now, yeah, for say, my game no progress, no, you bet me a year few because Olympics is not at fault. Embrano and I want you soon. I want me de akwaje points no. Now then, still 2020, we are still using this law. At me, I put to league in disarray because yes, Anna, obi a one bre now at me akonya points no. And cause one brand so ha. Never be.
No, cause I put to league in disarray. I don't get you.
No, say.
And sorry you. And sorry, but who say? Abnormal say ni pan we lose match.
Center of it
we lose match, but no Yaman 3 points. But nothing has gone into disarray as you are saying. Your points that will jump so high.
Well lose game no. But under normal circumstances, well lose. But here's the case, well lose. And I'm saying Brano da honenti. Not just what you soon Brano. Now what they are Rachel CV, it will league log no so. Which of course under normal circumstances.
No, my suggestion. Now you trust na me pick course ka to
I say scrap salon. That's all. Boardroom points now.
Which law ben?
For near airport clubs now say ebio lose.
Mebao. I didn't think you could match. Yeah, my team be who say some player when you play when you qualified.
And no
so simple. It's the FA.
Because who's a calf for cramp or me finds a calf if you cry. So over bobo now player no yet. And eligible what provide those statistics no. And into work cramp on now we are away. But here's the case to say Anaman young cafe in Trobia at the end of the day no be a protest. Inti as I say FA no should take it upon themselves say as I see a feed the clubs no send ebe ya tembia league no ebe cost na ye more competitive because who lose now who say Obia use unqualified player obego take advantage.
Rega me da sima me nko omi ho so emfa de enso so me feel say FNO is partly blamable.
Oh yeah.
Yo, me da bebre talking about fielding unqualified player. Yo, me say ejume bia mu ewo imran ne hihye GFA for me club administrators intimi kan chere me say omu nim the rules and regulations agro na yedi no ene womo a ekura agro no omu nim omu hihye. And like you see this thing has been dead long time ago. So what happened? One, it is either say club kono wanye ne checks here and I said deliberately and I didn't so bad only but I say play smart and then they I saw the night. I don't think that it is in the interest of a club say or no bebo match or wamba so why we win game no name or by say or boardroom points the team say me main prepare name say I'm coming where me try grab the 3 points now my apply boardroom points. No, you see it's about time you can't about bring back the love and ignite the passion. It's about time. I also club administrators.
Okay, so phone lines need activated. Don't bet me Alfrena. Watch it.
Yeah, club administrators. It's me then. Your money what I say as professionals. Yeah, I say in our part of the world. Yeah, basa too much. Too much.
Okay, my main kwa humanu na main pick first call. I don't. I was go where you come back. I'll come back to you. Now wrap up, Mr. Kwashi. Now wrap up. Maybe with the topic or and I say save it for another time. Hello. Vachawani.
Osagyefo Anaman.
I know. Hey, Jenimo. When you have a question, I say Vachawani or say Osagyefo Anaman. Correct, Yanko.
Vancouver, your foot, your pa.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Football, the W. Wasemka.
And yes, and get to
oh, did he come a virus on one some cacra? Jamie can say, Yina, your boy, I want to be a baby and wedding, a film. And you know, Upian from the and from one. Now, a man or my son, one the Grandana, me too, Omofu, Omotu to Abian, Omotu to Nikem one, she said, I will be uncle John one could get the name. And the football, no, to make up some can't qualify player and want to remember. And I'm
what's that?
Young qualified player and watch on a mooking.
No.
Jamie can say, Embrao. Nami bread, and I'm doing more out say, who near the card no more, who knew said, at now, yeah, when you need. ye puju se coincide ko bo a na dem kana ko bo
there be say omo de net transfer for a particular match but no nya Premier League na FA Cup into office was every
na emrani bi free mu ana
sa na sisi o my first na nkente sa
na go ko bo so
enti a confuse teams no
ko bo so o nya mane na je udi na je je ko o mu jana ti ade no mu jana ti yi o mu yi bi shop o mu yi me fi mu di e kan bi ana ma team no na ko ye mu da baba
ba ejani mo ene etin nkan no ni sasa na yem pick another call that ya hwe ono sina dwenche hello
authentic yaw Osagyefo Anaman
eku about my lampard
authentic Michelle
bonito
my menya is snappy. I think so we share points yet out of the food of play. I think say Nkoyi is one. We show Olympics me face I shall cry on fast on back leg no my 18. Instead of them to concentrate and get good players to beef up their team, no, they will not do that too. But Manson, I mean, me did kind of clubs no so yeah because we show normalization by I think say the status me and the normal ye be at the count ye be free. Now say yeah 3 point there out of cancer for the message 24 some and the any feel say be a club on the format. One I fine and remember watching said go 90 minutes na see and then the Nkoyi na share corona issue there academy ejuma yetimi ko pese da bie we best erade boni bia e bi on fan che because nipa we na amba na ewu we be kakra no de man kon ye nyina ye we be fi bibia na se bi ne ma fata na ye nti best we ye e kansen adisua pa o se ma ye ni da on e sum nyame ye ni ja se bi boni me das
yo no me dasi I'll pick a last call na fe metumi asori jumedi so last caller is ready hello
authentic ya Osagyefo Anaman
champion Dr. Skasel
Anaman me kasa fi import travel and tour this baba sansuno ni de engineer friend ice good ensuno e de papa better say obi agogo pebinto na pa be hromo sa the virus we intimi nya St. Philip's Enterprise also so secret on na Irelanda omu tio den on na list phone omu nyina tio papa mimia ore ya le no asem na adi nya pa say the work no o de buku akenkan de o ya de pa say the wiase ba nyina no we said the name BBC team said the whole world and name football break in name na o tu say yale we yale bia esuye papa edinya papa the best say nyina yentu honfo said the work and na bra kai kwafure ogbugbo wa ya me nkwan nkon so kran komusi no they said the adna koya the best say nyina comport your ho ne mo ho ba said yare nto betwa na ore na point the na eduba bia congress na ya na sa ne ma no mu nyina timi gitum ba we awe no efewe ba no okoye no nkata asem o se atanse no nemu bi won to na so the secretary mu na sa congress a etimi biti krofo pa o se bibiti se house of plan and send the APTA se ba no panyi na o ti no be ka matim na hu no o je se ni tegu ase no tena so wan ko kai pro no bi hu ba ko to ko de ma ka mo no mo hu nti mu pi o mo ni e kan ye ma ehu bibia de be se bibisa ba o mu na so ne ko se de africa e bobolo bi nya yellow card a o mu timi to suma nkrofo ni nyina ye fansu ade na ne ma ko kana mai oni yanko nyajuma bye
yo me da se we boni tew e de ama wono na oye kola o twa to kra champion Dr. Skasel Mrs. Name na me ko abdafo na ye wie no kra na mum no once again Mr. Kwame Buadi ona oye chief executive officer at the Market Constructions he's a very fantastic man and of amwakohini. Yes, honorable amwakohini. The mama no honorable amwakohini. No we jani naso ye chamu ye papa Cape Constructions limited. Regan so nipa Abdurrahman Abubakar aka Tola Zamaman chief ana Zamrama. That's we are trying to send Zamramano Zamamao. Oh yeah, no Zamaman chief. And the Zamrama chief. You mean Zamrama chief of Gomwa Nyanyano. Okay. You heard about banana mekayo in Tiwanya Sadi and one no. So Abdurrahman Abubakar any regard in the Chinam don't find you. Mamma mia. Okay. Abjafo. Once again, the man with the Midas touch Midas touch. Not just anything he touches turns into gold. I know you're going to buy kafam within life. If you did so, of course, the whole Ghana Samsung Galaxy Papa Panu and I want to say he's numero uno in terms of that. Ghana ha and then home appliances in Bibiano. Dicken Kofi Anodu, the MD of Better Logistics Company Limited, our favorite listener. He's also a fantastic man. In chairman Papa Anafi St. Philip of St. Philip Enterprise. No, I'm saying more than Maka say we into Mr. Kwashi be wrap up, and I yes I'm be committee. Mr. Kwashi, finally. No, I'm sorry.
Finally, no. Mesre Ghana food na say won kwa na wo ade nyina ti yale abe na tiwade mo bia emfa enye den enkano. But on say Anaman ade ba kwa achemadwe no. On say obi wo no ma obenya malaria pe fever. Won say na cold na ache no.
There no nya bia say no nya COVID-19.
Ti so obi bo wa e wo ka mu a. Yesi obi an kuta handkerchief na tissue. I no just nipa me wa head. No wanya bi. Anya sa ye. Because anya sa
Mo testing no ya na mo yi
na mo yesa. Oh, yamfa
mo ba ma reho kra me bia ye no.
Oh yes.
Okay, mam ko figo right now.
Yamfa nim dia ni ade aya te be sere Ghana fo nyina do me United Feed do me otino bia nkwa sole.
Me bom pa say Mr. Kwashi ni driver be bobi egu no so obebo say won so testing nti on bobi egu no so na me hwe no reaction.
O da be say ma testing wa handi.
Ko figo
yaw emrano EPO this is no share say unya yellow card unya red card o mo FA Cup yeah. No, like see I can't say points them what it na me so my yanka no answer na me wrap up. You know they am running the
and to wrap up.
Omo my tia say unya card na omo explain check clubs no. Okay, since the last 2 seasons Madrid used to the same place say Isco one of the players am you finding omo yeah. The woman say FA no Samre no so mo so Samre say unya first na unya England unya FA yellow card to be mix FA Cup and say League Cup counting. He so mo say encounter there adenti no mo nya say club mo be final FA na discount mo that Tom Conference mo chance so my clubs no points and no your papa
points there obi a we lose too much ya 40 points
FA no be just catch clubs so my is serious and ukobo na so say you be final anya fine keto anya fine e kese na FA ni gia no da hwe administrators and no be boa chance some points for my class as a clubs be lazy of so lose as a kwami da be onimu kura na e to le so FM panifuro ni bia na catch clubs away ya the player this the corner
go dem am suggest be kura ma FA obi a obeche da dey unqualified yabo no mo dey mon twanto say 30,000 what I say 30,000 Ghana na say we can find another unqualified player be boa na bo me
ya any asabunti ya me kono enra Minya bema ko e feni roshi na ni birthday intiro bebe obi an happy birthday na honorable Osagyefo nso amu Equiapem South MP honorable obi ano mechian kesi
na obi amu a osida ben e na meeting ni beba so
o say corona intiro
the meeting bianca dem okay na edro bianca dem Mr. Kwasha dem bio
o na me ka about the card no ho card no
card ben
unqualified player card no who say team managers omaduma ni I was say we check it Friday
a lot of them
team managers omaduma ni say we check it o place in your records who go apply FA on be ma
Mr. Kwasha ndi say obi anim
yes but I don't think na team managers no to be lazy and I think too
we yes I say team na to me pam because when you dey
say you dey because team manager juma
o me
yeah
finally
my final submission be say na ya can't say ye na him say ye ni ordinary times mu enti ye na ye try as much as possible say ye be observe the basic protocols medical officers no dey atudwa okoye njuma mu a ya kan ya bohu the rule and education no enkoso na wo bia nso anyame ade wako school ene na say for obetimi aboa obi a till date ebi a own your side education no in your own small way no but more than say obetimi den aye na ye hope say ye Ghana health service funds baby bia kama na ya hwenya ye betimi e de akwakowie
okay Obi asheda person here humorous. Or yeah asresem. Inko Joseph on your sports college or Muchema. I was say COVID-19 at 19 in Ghana. There's a COVID-19 and when you're 19 cases and so Ghana perfect. Next as one Jadi baby Inko Joseph na Odiagro here a goodie. Finally, final comment, Regan.
But I believe say F boardroom points no as a watcher even though Brando da wode but at least 1 year who be send ya be ya clubs no and you happy say we lose super 1 points no at the end of the day no bema your league no improve because they permits and as a way say be improve game no and I think say we so watch that particular clause no.
Okay, Regan, you are sorted, right?
Exactly.
You are sorted. We are sorted. Okay. Michael Carrigan Fiankura Mutini can etwato no NFA Daniel Uswadu aka Ome and as aka Antwa Francis Chairman Tendie Dodona friends Kofigu NFA Mr. Kwashi number 1 estate agent of here Kwashi agent properties in Ghana ena yeah sorry so nemo mushia Dr. KK Pipra was in cha confirm papa the whole Ghana no say roofing sheets is synonymous with Dr. KK Pipra. Meeting at the show Osagyefo Anaman Nisa to Maroma. And I say, Pira Square. Pira Square. And I say, Nisai. Yes. And why you okay? Or no, and I dear for Facebook Live so my to me enjoy Juma Edieno. Up next, and no, Jodigi, Ninkonya Dino, and Nana Kuja de the first. And Nana Kuja de one. Nana Kuja de 1. Bafo Kujo Ade 1. Nkratwa hini of Enum Asamankasi. Ubika James Enum for Kasa Fufu Moka. Then Enum Analate. Enum Kasa. Then Bafo de Guan Kasa. Ndomode who do the Bafo de Jana Super Papa. Bafo Kuja de the first up next. Makramu.